I would like to talk about Jehovah's point of view of prostitution. Now, everything that you see in the world is an expression of Jehovah, including yourself. Everything that you see in the world is an expression of Jehovah. And everything that you touch or feel is Jehovah sensing himself. Psalms number 139 verse 5 clearly mentions that behind and before me you surround me. So anything that surrounds you is Jehovah. And you yourself are an expression of Jehovah. Now, God plus Satan is equal to Jehovah. Yeah, so Jehovah can be expressed as a God, and Jehovah can be expressed as Satan, and Jehovah can be expressed as a human, and Jehovah can be expressed as a tree, water, ground, and anything. The point is that before separation, there is, and here is, unity. And that unity is called Jehovah. So it is from the wholeness that you can perceive everything with an infinite amount of perception. Because everything is Jehovah. Whether it is expressing as a God, as a human, or Satan, or it is expressing as any form of matter, including yourself. So with that, I want to have an interesting observation about prostitution. You see, prostitution is an amazing act that Jehovah participates in. It's an amazing thing to think about and to perceive. Really, it's amazing. Prostitution survived the floods of Noah. Prostitution survived the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. Prostitution survived every destruction of the world that happened. So you can see prostitution in the eyes of a God which hates prostitution. And there are so many, there's an infinite amount of perspective that can give you the understanding that prostitution is bad in all its manifestation. That is in the eyes of a God, an expression of Jehovah. And also you can go into the expression of Jehovah known as Satan, and you can see that prostitution is infinitely good. And you can see them in the eyes of Jehovah and see that both views must exist. Just like the positive wire and negative wire must exist to create light or to power up an equipment or for an experience to be observed or enjoyed. So it is only from the point of view of Jehovah that you can see that Satan's point of view and God's point of view should exist in the world. So now, there are many godly point of views of prostitution, which is bad, and there are also many satanic point of views, which views prostitution as good. So what to God is bad, to Satan is good, and what to God is good, to Satan is bad. But to Jehovah, both point of views must have space, must have room for manifestation. That's why you find that prostitution has survived generations until now, and it will live forever. Prostitution will live, as an act, will live forever. Because the spirit behind prostitution is not only godly or satanic, it is a manifestation of Jehovah. So prostitution, when viewed through the lens of a God, it is an act that is punishable in churches, which God controls. It is an act that is viewed as extremely bad. But with God, who is also Satan is also a God, prostitution is an act that is praised, encouraged, in the world, and it is rewarded. So with Jehovah, he sees both God's points of view and satanic point of view as his own expressions. Just like the source of power sees positive wire and negative wire as manifestation of the source. Insisting that we should only have positive wire is dangerous. It is good on its own. Yes, positive wire must be separate to be recognized as a positive wire, and negative wire must be separate to be recognized as negative wire. And when positive wire meet direct with a negative wire, there's a short circuit, and it's like it can cause even fire. It's an experience that some may not enjoy viewing. But when a positive wire and a negative wire meet in a bulb, they create light. When they meet in a stove, they create heat used to cook food. When positive wire and negative wire meet, carrying power, meet in a radio, you can listen to sounds. So Jehovah has room for Satan and for God. But God doesn't have room for Satan. He wants to kill Satan. Satan doesn't have room for God. He wants to destroy God. So only from the point of view of Jehovah can you see the infinite importance of God and infinite importance of Satan as offices of Jehovah, or expressions of Jehovah.